July 27. Yeah, so here I am again. I'm still trying to document, capture, and post videos about all the hacking and interception I had to overcome when I was. All I want to do, my original goal was just to um, talk about the red beam that I saw in my mirror. Um, I want to talk about that in a video and post it on YouTube. And then it just turned into another disaster. And it's nothing I did. It's all interception hacking that that was being forced on me. Now, before I get into I'm going to show here specifically. I'm going to show, as I always do, through tedious and diligent documentation and writing and everything. I'm going to show exactly what happened, what kind of hacking it was, and I have all kinds of printouts and screenshots and photocopies. So basically, I'm going to start from the beginning. This all started, as I mentioned, with the simple goal to post a video about a red beam that I saw shining out of my mirror. So one night I wake up, I'm shocked to see a red beam shining out from my mirror, and I thought, well, I've got to, capture this. I've got to talk about this, document this. This all started that the red beam. When I saw the red beam, it had appeared at a time when I started to experience a very abnormal and unnatural pain presentation. And I knew that right away. I don't need any doctor to tell me that. I'm right now. I'm like 55 years old. I don't need anybody to tell me that the pain and symptom presentation is not natural. Nobody gets a specific pain during specific lyrics of a song and before a specific activity, and it gets a lot worse than that. A lot worse. That's just scratching the surface. So the red beam. This is a time when a lot of the very unusual symptoms were happening in the eye contour areas. So they would start to tingle, or they would twitch, or there'd be extreme strikes of pain across them, my eye contour areas, before a specific activity. So this is around. I remember this is around that time. I wake up in the middle of the night, and because I had felt that tingling and that twitching and those strikes of pain in the eye contour areas. And I went to my mirror, and I see a red beam shining out. Now, when I tried to do a video about this, there is distinct and obvious interception, and you'll see it on my YouTube channel. There's a whole series of videos all basically related to the red beam, and you'll see it in the title. So the first time I do a video about the red beam, there is a distinct and obvious interception, like a siren. A siren starts sounding from my cell phone. Okay, so I don't know about all you wonderful people, but I've never heard a siren blaring out from my cell phone and cutting me off. I think it went off. It blared off about 3 times, and then it cut me off each time. It cut the video off each time. Can anybody imagine the frustration that I have to go through? Like, this is my full-time job now. I've lost everything. I have a disgusting family that will not acknowledge that this is not right. This is not good. There's something very wrong here. So I'm completely alone, and I have to keep doing this. So you can imagine the frustration and the amount of time and money and energy I have had to expend on this. So then that video was about the red beam, was full of interruptions and pixel distortion, and as I mentioned, the siren blaring out, cutting me off. And then when I tried to do a video about that one, the interception happened again, but exactly when I started to talk about the interception. So in the next video, where I'm talking about the previous video, where I'm hacked, and when I'm talking about the red beam, the interception happens again, and you can see it unless it somehow got changed when it was posted onto YouTube, and that's happened to me before. You'll see it on my video on YouTube. Everything I say is backed up. Everything I say is corroborated. Everything I say is documented. Um, Evidentially, it's documented. So, yeah. So then, as I mentioned in the next video, there was interception when I talked about the interception. Exactly when I talked about the interception, there was interception again. But it gets a lot worse than that. And then when I try to cut these videos and post them onto YouTube, then again there is a unbelievable series of hacking that happens, that's unleashed on me, and I'm still doing this after months. I'm still doing this. There's so much, and I talk about that in my videos. I'm not going to go through it again, but it's like I mentioned it, like it's things like I can't, when I'm uploading it, I have to, when I'm finally uploading it. Oh, before that, my video disappeared from gallery when it was time for my son and I to shorten it. It just disappeared from my gallery. I showed that very well in a previous video posted on YouTube now. It just disappeared from my gallery, and then it just magically comes back. I think at the end of the day or the next day, my son was there too. He saw the whole thing. It just magically reappears, and then when I have to edit it, I can't edit it on my phone anymore. Then I have to edit it on my son's phone, and then I have uploading issues, and the list just goes on and on. So this is how I spend my life. And I've tried to get help. I have tried to get help. And I'm not allowed to be too loud. Like if I'm too loud, which I should be very loud. I should be. But in Canada, that's not allowed. I can't be loud. I can't be assertive because, as it has made clear to me,